Nate.
Hi.
Eric, thank
Hey.
you so much for coming on. Are you excited?
Real talk, I'm delighted to be on.
Okay.
I really thoroughly think you do a great job with this
That's
show.
very nice. You've asked to come on so many times, so I just had to.
So this is what you're doing?
So Nate, today we're gonna be drawing something that's very personal to you. Something you talk about all the time.
It's either sushi or the gym.
We're gonna be drawing a goal of yours. We're gonna draw you at your most jacked, okay? What you think your jacked potential is.
Okay.
Okay, so can you explain maybe to the people why I picked this prompt? The reason, I'll say why I picked it. The main thing you seem to care about in your life, no joke, is being jacked.
Yes, correct.
Is that the only, like what else? Give me some other stuff that you care about and why do you care so much about getting jacked?
I'm 37, which is old as dirt, and I just finally decided to get a hold of myself and see what I could do in the gym. I wish I started at 27 because 37's old and your body is not as, forgiving at 37. So I just lift a lot and I'm eating a ton. I'm trying to just see how big I can get. And that's really all it is. Like, let's see what I can push myself to do.
And then once you kind of achieve that, I'm kind of just thinking like, don't you want something else in this life to care about?
You're alley-ooping me to say, like, I want to find the love of my life.
No,
and get
not
married.
even that. It's like your only thing, it feels like.
Yeah, I like eating sushi and going to the gym.
Okay, I guess
Yeah.
the sushi is a big thing.
And that's about it. I like poker too, but I don't play as much as I used to anymore.
Is that because you lost to Dave?
No. It's hard to play in New York City, and I've been playing nonstop since I was like 16, and I'm 37 now, so it's just...
So you stopped.
I kind of replaced poker with the gym.
But you stopped right around the time that you lost to Dave, is that true?
That is true, yeah.
So one of my questions was going to be, have you recovered from that loss to Dave? It seems that you have not.
What do you mean?
You don't play anymore. You had something you loved and you let it be taken away from you.
I wasn't playing,
Lost
okay, that's
to
fair.
your
I
boss.
wasn't playing very much when I lost to him either.
How did you get started at Barstool?
I was unemployed. I had a job in New York City that I quit. It was placing advertising for an agency. I made $35,000 a year. I moved to Manchester, England for a few months to play online poker since it was banned in the United States.
Did you really?
I lived with my friend Richard Taylor in Manchester, and then I moved back to America, and I was unemployed. And I'd been reading Barstool for a while at that point. So back then it was all city-based. It was like there's a Chicago guy, New York guy, Philly guy, Boston obviously. And I was like, I can be the DC guy. Started my own blog, because back then you have to remember, like, blogging was what like YouTube and TikTok is now, where you could become something as a blogger.
Right.
And so I started my own. I did it for like a month. Sent it to Dave, because Dave was always like, we're looking for new cities, we're looking for new bloggers. He replied that night, and then he called me the next morning, and he hired me on the phone.
Do you still write blogs?
Yeah, of course. I mean, BarstoolSports.com, you used to just sit there and just refresh all day, every day. Like, Big Cat banger, KFC banger, Dave banger. And it was just the funniest shit ever. Like, I think they're wiped off the internet at this point.
Do you still think it's funny or like not really?
Sometimes. I mean,
What's a good one you've edited recently?
we used to hire, like, I think John Rich does very funny blogs. We used to hire, bloggers the same way like you would hire like a TikToker now. Like, just the best of the best. I feel like, but a lot of times what happens is if you're a good blogger, you transition to like bigger and better things. Like, I have a YouTube show now or whatever. Like Ohio Tate, great blogger. Now he does After Dark and video stuff. So,
Whose blogs are the worst to edit?
The worst to edit?
As in, like, you're just like, oh, I know there's going to be a million mistakes in this that I have to...
I don't so much edit for mistakes. Like, I'll fix some stuff.
So what do you edit for? Content?
Just to make sure we don't get sued or they don't say anything stupid. Just try to protect the person.
So whose are the worst to edit?
Dante.
Really?
Unfortunately. I love Dante. I will never censor Dante, like I'll never tell him. But he's better now. It used to be so bad.
Like why? Like what
it used to be
write
so
about?
bad.
Just conspiracy stuff or?
Like just hardcore politics. And it's just like, what happens is for some reason, the written word gets taken out of context or like taken by other publications as this is what Barstool thinks about this. So sometimes I'll have to ask Dave, like, hey, Dante wants to write about, does jet fuel melt steel beams? And Dave will give me like a yes or no.
Okay. Dave will tell you if jet fuel
No, he'll say,
steel beams?
Dante, yes, Dante can write about that. No, he can't.
Got it. Who do you have the best relationship with here at this company right now? Who do you trust the most?
I'd say Robbie, Fights, unfortunately Tommy. That's probably the big three. Trent a little bit, except he driving me insane right now.
Seems like he kind of like...
He won't come in to see us. He's lived here for 6 months, hasn't said hi to anybody.
So you pride yourself in your ability to roast.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
So like, were you a natural born hater, or did you develop these tendencies?
I think I've always been good at it. I remember...
You've always just been mean, kind of?
In a funny way. In middle school and high school, like, you know, like kind of like what Roan does, like he does like little rap battles. Like we would do that in AIM chat rooms, and we would just like battle each other. And then there was an old blog series called Power Rankings. It actually started by K Marco, then I took it over. It was recapping the week at Barstool, but being kind of like who did the best, needs improvement, and then giving like little awards out. It was all fun, but people got very upset about it. Like, very upset about it.
Well, for old time's sake.
Yeah? What?
I would say we could hit, let's do one power ranking, let's do 3 people who are doing great, 3 people who need to improve.
This is bad.
You're always talking about how you're Milton Tough. Let's hear it.
Am I?
Let's do one power ranking. Never have to do one again. Just
so what do you, yeah, I got you.
3 people who are doing great.
3 people who are doing
3
great.
people who...
I'll tell you what I love, clip of the week. Ella Griff, speaking of, saying people don't go out anymore.
Yeah, that was
people
awesome.
too worried about their jobs.
That was
She's
awesome.
getting dragged for that. I kind of get what she means.
It's like bring back fun. You know what I mean?
I will say, Dukes, he used to work here. He quote tweeted it and he just wrote NYC, and I think he's 100% right. Young people in New York City go out every single night.
So all right, so give me 2 more people who they're doing great.
The Bush guys, they're killing it. I would usually throw myself in there. People would always get so upset.
Would you really throw yourself?
Oh, all the time. I just would always include myself. It's my own power rankings. I gotta hype myself up.
3 people who just you could see a little more from them, and you can explain why, or you don't have to. But do you want to come back to this one?
Yeah.
Let's come back to this one, and we will be coming back.
Okay, that's fine.
Roasting. You were talking about roasting.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a known thing. You're kind of always writing roasts. You kind of have them in your bag ready to go. Is that true?
Yeah, so I did the roast at the 20th award show, and since that night I've started, right? Like, I have probably 15 minutes of jokes already written, if we ever do it again.
Whose feelings were hurt the most at the 20th anniversary roast?
I think Big Cat's.
Really?
I think I made, the first joke I made was about how he's from the Boston area, and I don't think he expected that at all. I think that might have been the first time like anybody's mentioned it.
So it's been a few years. You said you've been writing.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you can share?
Oh, like do the jokes now?
Just a couple, yeah. You said you have 15 minutes. You can spare 30 seconds.
I guess.
All right.
Hold on.
Yeah. You're like open the notes after scrolling.
Yeah, hold on. My original joke that I based the whole thing around was Kelly Keegs' liver is so black that Gaz dressed up as it for Halloween. And I would say that got the biggest laugh of the night.
Oh, that's one you already did?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I say that to say I wrote like a new Kelly Keegs' liver is so black. So there was like a couple more. It was like Kelly Keegs' liver is so black. Roan wakes up and wants to be Kelly Keegs' liver. Kelly Keegs' liver is so black. Jerry Thornton heckled it at Fenway. So it's so black. Jack Mack saw that happen and is still claiming it died of a fentanyl overdose.
You were the 9th employee at the company.
Yeah, Erica gave us jerseys one time, and mine had a 9 on it.
So how much equity do you have?
Shut up.
Why is that so funny?
0%.
Listen, it wouldn't be a crazy question if I didn't know you so well.
No, it's fine. No, I think it's well established. I did not get a piece of the company.
Do you think you get enough credit for the time you've put in here?
That's a really good question. I was early for sure.
Yeah.
But I was never, Dave or Dan or Kevin or fight whatever. Like,
No.
Barstool was not going to sink if I wasn't here.
Right.
That being said, I probably would like more credit for the grind that I think I was more than 0% responsible for like helping Barstool.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think that's crazy.
I was involved in a lot of early stuff. Like I did a lot of stuff that like made Barstool. The equity pie chart is like, Dave, Dan, Kevin, Keith, fights, just a lot of big, I think really tiny 0.1 I think I would be like satisfied with.
Got it. What would you change about the New York office?
I would bring Dave back. When people shit on our office, it's, we don't have a Big Cat or a Dave. Like the fact that, Big Cat works 90 hours a week and everybody, in his rotation then gets elevated because of that. Not to say they aren't talented on their own, but when you have a Big Cat or Dave, obviously it's just going to be better.
You kind of say a lot of the time that Dave scoops the glitter out of your star.
Yeah.
Can you give me an example of a time he's done that?
Nate at Night only had one episode with James Van Riemsdyk because Dave stole the glitter from it.
How did he do that?
It was a great episode, and Dave just mocked it and relentlessly and just buried it, sad.
Why didn't you move to Chicago?
I wasn't invited, and then I was denied when I asked, hey, can I move to Chicago? I was told,
you asked to move there?
Yeah, I was told no.
Why, do you think?
I just don't think Big Cat really fucks with me. I don't maybe play the politics game that well, or
3 people that need to improve.
Let me look at a list of people. Rico Bosco.
Why?
Well, he quit his show. He hadn't put a thought into that show in 4 years, so it was a long time coming. The thing with Bosco...
Did he say that, or you're saying that?
I'm saying.
What do you mean?
Anytime he would want to do a video on his own, he would schedule the video for the time Pick Central is on. It was a long time coming that he was off the show.
So do you think the guys shouldn't have been so surprised that he left?
Well, I feel bad for them. They've covered for him for years. He hasn't been great to them, and they've just covered for him. It's just very selfish behavior and just rubs me the wrong way.
Give me one more.
I think a big thing is Ray should come to the office. Trent lives down the road. He should come to the office. I'll give you a needs improvement.
Okay.
KB, Nick, and PFT. 3 of the best bloggers to ever exist who haven't dipped the pen in years. They are so talented at writing that they are sacrificing the gift of writing, and the fans deserve to read their rhetoric.
All right, are you ready to reveal your drawing?
I guess it's not very good.
All right, ready? 3,
Yeah.
2, 1. Who the hell is that?
It's me.
Caillou?
It's me.
I've never seen you without a hat on.
At the gym. I'll put 176.2.
What's your goal?
180.
And what are you gonna do when you get there? Find a new hobby or?
And then cut.
Don't do that.
So, no, I don't cut anymore.
That is something I wanted to ask you about. Why do you make such self-deprecating comments all the time?
Very low self-esteem.
Do you have low self-esteem?
Uncomfortable in my own body. Body dysmorphia. Years of mental anguish from my childhood, and overall just insecurity.
Okay, thanks for coming on.
Hey, thanks for having me.